Hello everyone, and welcome back to Psychology Eats. So, what's eating you? So, from what you can see from the title, this video is about myths of psychology. So, I wrote down 4 myths that people have about psychology, psychiatry, clinicians, therapists, help people, social workers, whatever. But we're going to stick with psychology. The first thing is that a psychologist is a brain shrinker, which is why the term shrink came out many years ago, that they were trying to shrink your brain or get inside your head. That's a myth about psychiatry. Psychologists play mind games with people. Well, that is not the goal of psychology, to have, for the psychologist to be in that position of kind of manipulating the client. We definitely are not doing that, or at least not on purpose. So that's a myth, that you must be crazy in order to see a psychologist, psychiatrist, or clinician. And that is absolutely not true. That because you are going through whatever emotional issues that you may be experiencing doesn't mean that you're crazy because you are seeking out therapy or a psychologist. It means you're smart because you don't want to continue to live in this space of being depressed or anxious, or maybe hearing voices, feeling, hallucinating. You don't want to remain in that space. So you seek help. The same way you would seek help if you had a really aggressive stomach ache. You would go and you would talk to a doctor. All psychologists and psychiatrists, this is myth number 4, want to put you on medication. That is absolutely not true. And I encourage you to go and watch my video on psychotropic medications, which are the group of medications that we use in psychiatry to treat mental illness. And so that is not something that I think most psychologists, clinicians are not pushing medications on people, especially maybe not initially when they come into treatment. Am I an advocate of medication? I am, because I believe medications do help to decrease symptoms of whatever mental illness that you're dealing with. But watch my video and I'll go more into that. So those are my 4 myths about psychiatry and psychology. One thing I want to make a point of saying in this video is that your psychiatrist, your psychologist, your clinician is really there in your life to help you. This is a helping field. So we are there to help you to help you to get to the point of improving your life, decreasing whatever symptoms that you may have, and just helping you to get to a better quality of life. Your psychologist, psychiatrist, clinician is not there to give advice per se. So the expectation might be for a new client to come in and they just want the answer. Like, tell me this answer. Should I divorce my husband? And so a good clinician is going to say, what do you mean? Or explain to me what's happening. What's going on in your marriage? My husband cheated on me. Should I divorce him? So they want that answer, that advice. And a good clinician is not going to do that. So, because, for example, if I said, girl, yeah, divorce him. He cheated on you? Divorce him now. Goodbye. Pay my receptionist on the way out. Then the client, she gets a divorce and then later regrets it and then blames the therapist. Why did you tell me divorce? That was a good man. What I didn't tell you was I had cheated on him 5 times prior to him finally cheating on me. So you shouldn't have never told me to divorce him. So that is why a good clinician, psychologist, psychiatrist will not be giving out advice in that way. So that is why also therapy takes a little longer than people may want to deal with. So if I'm using that same example of the cheating spouse and the client who had a history of cheating, so I need to know more about that. That can take several sessions before she's willing to talk about the fact that she watched her mother cheat on her father and all those issues that came from that, or maybe she's a result of her father cheating on her mother. It could uncover so much. So much more work can be done on that client to help her understand her decisions and her behaviors in her life. So that is why we don't give advice. If we gave advice, it'll be quick and easy, but we don't do that. So those are some of the myths of psychology. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone and everyone, but especially those people who are maybe considering therapy, but they're afraid to do it, or psychology. Thank you.